think you have to lose yourself and immerse yourself in that world. And if you can kind of like, it's like music in a way. You just have to let go.
And tell us about the character that you're playing in the film.
I play Jem. I'm a program in the world of Tron. Kind of like an emotionless femme fatale, I guess you could say.
Very cool.
And the original movie? I'm gonna wait. Actually, I was born in '82, so kind of I wasn't. My parents weren't big into film, so I didn't see it. And then this happened, and I was like, I'm gonna make the choice to wait and see them both in time. So I'm gonna see the Tron we did, and then I'm gonna go back and see the original.
Kids these days,
how can it's just amazing, you know?
So we're surrounded here by all these crazy comic book characters and superheroes.
Yeah.
If you were any comic book character or superhero, aside from who you are in this movie, who's your fantasy?
You're gonna laugh. I don't even know if this is right, but I like Eeyore. Does that work? Does that work?
From Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
That works.
That's my favorite.
Your tail is pinned on.
Are you involved in the video game for Tron at all?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the Siren's such a kind of cool, visual, important character that they probably will bring that in, but I don't know. I haven't been in the loop.
What's it like shooting a movie that's filmed in such a digital world?
You know, it didn't feel detached. Like a lot of it's like very green screen, but they built that city they built the End Line Club, they built Tron, so it was like when I walked through that city, you're in it, you're immersed in it. You didn't feel like detached, like it's real life.
Did you get a look at like concept art so you'd see what you're supposed to be acting in?
So when I first signed on, they showed me Joe showed me what he wanted this character. At that point I had no name, I was just Siren, you know, what it was, and it was such a concept. And I couldn't even think of how could I turn into that, but I was like, yes, I want to be a part of it.
Is seeing that what sold you on it?
Well, and him, like what I've seen of his stuff, I mean, he's a genius, you know, and I think just also working with Jeff and what this represents, Tron itself, and I think to be a part of that is just such a cool thing, you know?
Sam, I was paged last night. Wouldn't that be something?
It's just 27 years later, and the mystery has been going on, and it is revealed, and hopefully we'll continue. You never know, with another one to keep telling this story, which I never anticipated in 1982, certainly. Alan Bradley is the CEO of NCOM, but has absolutely no power whatsoever because a new generation of executive has taken over, and I'm more or less just in the way. Technology, especially for your age groups, is part of your language. It's part of your everyday. Everything, home computers, laptop, iPhones. You know, it's a big deal when what's-his-name comes out with a new iPhone 4, and it's like tragic that it didn't work like everybody wanted it to. My God, it's headlines. 1982, no one, big companies had home computers, stores, but we didn't have one in our homes. And if you remember in the Tron world, I fought the MCP and defeated that, Flynn and I, and we defeated that and opened up the internet for all the world. So you can thank us. But I mean, a classic myth. We've seen it in other things. Father and son story. A son searching for his father and also finding himself. So and there's surrogate fathers, which Alan Bradley is.
Bruce, how important is it to launch a film like this in Colorado?
Oh, this is the venue. I mean, obviously we're in a bubble here. We're preaching to the choir because this is where I think Hollywood has wisely embraced and come down here to talk directly to the fans, show them what you're going to do and what's coming out and things like that. And for Tron, it was very valuable to get this movie made when they came down here, 2 years ago, with that first little leaked bit of footage. That was an accident, wasn't it? How did they do that? Anyway, the reaction to that is what convinced, I think, the Disney executives to go forward. I mean, where did that ever happen before? I mean, you've always had focus groups and they test these things, marketing and stuff like that, but this is so important to get the feedback of the fans, and I don't know of any other thing that does that. And it really, they wisely picked up on it, and here we are standing here.
Come on.